Top 5 Christmas movies of all time.
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
I can't believe you went there.
Let's go.
Who go first?
Top 5.
Me?
You go first.
Family Christmas Vacation.
So, National Lampoon's
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation?
Yeah.
All right.
That's my favorite one because you
National-
know that scene. The shit was full.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. All right.
There's some asshole. Is that draining pipe?
See?
He should he should know it's illegal. It ran anyway out there.
Now, for everybody at home, this is exactly the reason why we do this.
He was out there. He said the shit was full. And by the way he was standing in his robe with the cigar and had a beer, he just burped and he just put it. This shit was full. You hear that, honey? That shit was full. I'm sorry, that was the best one. That's one. Home Alone, the first one,
the OG
from me,
one,
the OG one.
Roger that.
A Miracle on 34th Street.
Really?
Dude, I grew up watching that with my grandmother.
Miracle on 34th Street. All right,
classic.
man.
Real classic.
I'm
For me, wise, real classic.
No, you don't got to justify it.
No, I'm just saying I'm justifying because I know what kind of thinking about it because that movie was 1934 and it's a classic gray and white movie. So yeah, but my grandmother had
the part of it I was getting to, but go ahead.
But my grandmother had it on VHS when I was a kid, and I just looked at it. I never watched it. So it was one Christmas. She just she made gingerbread mansions and. She said, we finna watch some Christmas movies. I said, well, what we gonna watch? She said, we're gonna watch my favorite one, Miracle on 34th Street. So when I watched it, I'm like, man, it was at the time I was born, but then I got into it, hearing music and stuff like that. When Santa Claus came in, it was like, got great shit. As a kid wise, so yeah. That's 3 for me. Fourth one. No. The fourth one is Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. I always liked that one. It was a real good.
Jingle All the Way, I got you.
And the fifth one, I will say, and you finna laugh. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad.
That's
a
great choice.
I'm not mad. I know a lot of people would be like, really? You picking that one? No, I'm not mad.
That's mine.
It's a Halloween Christmas movie.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I used to love watching that with my mom. My brother got rest of soul when we was coming up.
I'm not mad at that.
So yeah,
that's actually not bad at all. Not bad at all.
That's my 5.
I'm not even mad. That's actually a pretty good one. Miracle on 34th Street, we'll discuss that in a minute.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No worries.
Vic, go ahead. Talk to us. What's your 5?
Okay.
Occur.
Mr. Mackey, I'm gone.
This is the whole reason why we do
Yours are bad. You been doing this all up to you. I'm gone.
Oh, God.
Damn. Fucking South Park. Now I have to watch South Park when I come back. Go ahead.
So, number 5 is definitely going to be Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's a really good one for me. Nightmare Before Christmas. Love that movie. After that, I think it'd be probably It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, wow.
Classic. All right.
That movie.
Damn, I ain't seen
All
that.
right. All right. I'm not mad at that. Go ahead.
The original one or the new
original
one?
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
there's only one.
There's only one.
I know, but you know they made the off-brand one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't count.
Go ahead. That's why I asked that question.
Okay.
So Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a Wonderful Life. Okay.
Home Alone. Home Alone's a really good one.
Home Alone.
So in 2, I went with The Rings of You because those are really good films.
Yeah.
They should have never made a sequel.
I wasn't mad about the sequel one. I liked the person who they had. I just didn't like.
It didn't hit the same.
They had not to be racist. They had Russians playing the bad guys, which I think they but it was still good to me. Go ahead.
That's 3. Let me think for a second. Oh, Elf with Will Ferrell.
Okay.
Elf. All right.
Damn, I forgot about that. That was good. I was just watching that too.
All
Yeah.
right. I could kind of rock with that.
That's one of his better comedies out there. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I could rock with that.
Yeah, Elf was pretty funny. And then lastly, but by far, by no means least, you know what I'm going to have to say. Die Hard.
Yeah, get it right. Get it right. Get it
I was
right.
gonna, you know what? I was gonna put that in mine, but remember, no, because I was gonna put that in mine, but I did because remember we argued about that with me and you was watching. We was watching that comedy thing with Bruce Willis when he kept saying it's not a Christmas.
I'm like,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
A whole Christmas movie.
I'm not mad at that because that was gonna be my first one, but I didn't put it in. But I'm glad you did.
That's a whole fact.
It is a Christmas movie.
You had some time to think.
I didn't have no time to think, but let's work.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Happy New Year.
Let's go this way.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year. Damn, I'm sorry. You were smooching with my brother. Willie, Cliff? No, it's a lie. I'm terribly sorry, sir, but you're eternally mistaken. Get down on your knees and tell me you love me. Go ahead, Ken. I'm sorry. That's what we mess around. We get it to the whole movie.
Y'all good? All right, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. For me,
Charlie Brown.
I
I was gonna wait for him to say.
You see this guy? You got a blanket in the back.
No, I got a Tigger in the back. Let's get it right.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Yo, top 5. Wow.
All right, top 5. Let's go with Beach Street will be one. Because, people who don't understand the scene Beach Street, they actually have a whole segment that is a Christmas segment.
Beach Street. Wow.
Beach Street will be one. Number 2 will be This Christmas. The one with Chris Brown and all them. Just watched it.
Oh, that's what, damn. No, go ahead.
Yeah,
With Tyrese was
wasn't Tyrese? It was Chris Brown, Columbus Short.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
All of them on it. This Christmas. Great movie, by the way. What else? Die Hard would be... Die Hard is in that mix. You got, without saying. It is a Christmas movie. Let's keep it right. Die Hard will be in there as well.
It's none but the truth.
Number four. I just drew like a solid. Santa Claus the movie, the OG one, because that was like one of the movies as a kid I would watch. So Santa Claus the movie, and I would watch that like pretty consistently. And then, believe it or not, and I know it's crazy, but I watch it every year, and that's why I have to throw it in my 5, and that'll be White Christmas.
White Christmas.
Is it like White Chicks?
No, not like White Chicks. Well, wait a minute. let me hold on. So he makes kind of a semi-valid point. Isn't about white chicks.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. I thought it was gonna be good. I want to be good. Go ahead.
It's about white chicks. Yeah. It is about white chicks. I mean, come on now. The whole movie is about them going to a snow resort, and they're a bunch of singers, and the whole reason why that they do half of this movie was because of 2 white chicks. It's crazy. Good movie, by the way. Bing Crosby. But when he says about white chicks, yeah, it's about white chicks. That's a fact. Funny.
Now,
good.
Now, real quick. Little, somewhat on the same topic, but a little bit off to the side. Do you have any favorite horror movies themed around Christmas? Because there are a few out there. Granted, most of them tend to be bad.
Now, I know the most notable of that would probably be
for me,
Jack Frost.
I was going to say Jack Frost.
Like not the cutesy Jack Frost.
No, it's like Killer Jack Frost.
Because for all the kids who may be watching, there's 2 versions of Jack Frost. There's the cutesy one with
Michael Keaton.
Was it Michael Keaton?
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
I thought it was
it was Mike Keaton.
Not Tim Allen, right?
No,
I thought it was
Mike
Tim
Keaton.
Allen.
Was it Tim Allen? No, he was.
He was Santa Claus.
That's right. He was in Santa Claus, and Michael Keaton was correct.
Yeah.
And then there's the killer Jack Frost. Let's go there.
What about you? Because I got a few off the top of my head.
But I don't really watch horror movies like that. That's y'all.
Black Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one with the escaped convict.
I liked it, that one.
Y'all remember Krampus?
Krampus was pretty alright. I just
that's original one too. They straightened it. Yeah.
I'm surprised y'all didn't mention something like Bad Santa or something.
I was gonna go there, but
Nah, but I couldn't really rock with it.
I liked it. I love Bad Santa because
but the
Billy
OG one wasn't the one with Bernie Mac in it.
Yeah, but I had to keep it good context, kids wise.
But kids know what it is.
Yeah, the horror one, Black Christmas, and it was something else. Gremlins #2. Cause they had Christmas scenes. No, the first one had little Christmas. First one had Christmas scenes, and I always thought it was cool. That's pretty much it.
I got a crazy
horror for Christmas. That is a good. Yeah.
That's a good question.
But yeah,
I got a side note question. So we're talking side note Christmas movie questions. Have y'all ever stopped to watch those, or have one of y'all lady friends or y'all mamas watching little Lifetime Christmas movie specials?
It was one on Lifetime, that drama one.
That's the face I was looking for.
It was crazy. And it was good and crazy, but it was like...
Let's move on.
No, that's not the one. No.
I'm like, not around Christmas.
It's not that they're not the worst movies I've ever seen. It's not that they're absolutely unredeemable, but it's just there's so many of them and they're so long.
And they're the same type movie.
It's the same exact film every single time.
So they got one with Ashanti. Mm-hmm. They got probably 4 or 5 with Christina Milian, 3 with Vivica Fox, 2 with what's the old girl name? Ashley Ocean, one of them. God, it was like
Amber Rose was one.
Amber Rose was in one. It was like
that's the one that tripped me out with her. Was in that one. I was like, good
more
God.
Power to you.
No, but it's like
she was fine as fuck on that one though. But
they have a whole channel devoted to the Lifetime Christmas, and the whole thing is you can watch 24 hours of them and won't get not one repeat of them.
Okay, so
that's how bad that is.
Let's throw this on the mention since we going on that kind of topic. Your best comedy Christmas movies. Your favorite comedy.
My honorable mention was Friday After Next.
Okay.
That was gonna be
mine. I said that was gonna be mine.
You got a whole lot of balls.
You was just gonna take it, huh, Kevin? I am a boy.
I am a boy.
Okay, Christmas with the Cranes.
Christmas with the Cranes was okay.
That was mine.
Christmas with the Cranes was okay.
That was funny. Bad Santa. That was good.
Bad Santa, you could put that in there. The OG one, of course.
Family Reunion. But
yeah.
With Gabrielle Union,
that was
Danny
okay.
Glover.
I chose this Christmas. I thought this Christmas was better than Family Reunion. The Best Man Holiday was in that mix.
You know what? They're making the Peacock. I seen that shit. I can't wait.
They about to spin the block one more time.
It's gonna be on. It's come out next week. I'm gonna be watching
that. Matter of fact, that comes
next week.
Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I wanted to see the new. Did you guys see trailers for the new Santa Claus movie that came out this month? Where Santa fights a bunch of mercenaries.
Oh yeah, that's like ain't that supposed to be like I ain't gonna say it's a horror movie, but kind of like an action.
It's more like in the vein of.
I didn't hear about that. Really?
Yeah, I was gonna probably.
Is it called like Violent Christmas or
Violent Night?
Violent Night. There you go.
I want to put that as an honorable mention. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to, but
when does it come out?
It's already out. But from what I've seen, I'm pretty sure I'll like it, so I'm gonna put that out there as an honorable mention.
Okay.
Violent Night. Obviously, when I do see it, I'll update y'all on how I feel about it.
You know what I want to see though, and it comes out on Christmas. I think I might go take mine. Let's see. It's they doing that one with Whitney Houston. That song. It's something with got to do something with Whitney, but a Christmas thing they showing
Really?
in theater.
Really, I never heard of it.
Yeah,
Is it a Fathom event or a movie?
it's a movie. It comes out in theaters.
Okay.
Your best TV show for Christmas wise? What's your TV show?
Oh,
Christmas?
Peanuts. Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown Christmas. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
as a kid.
Charlie Brown.
If you got kids, you gotta watch that first and foremost.
I think for me was an episode of Martin when he played
That
the
was
ghetto
cool.
Santa Claus
That
with
was
the kids.
Cool.
And I always liked the Fresh Prince one Christmas theme.
That was the first one I was
because they had Boys the Man come out.
Yeah, that was the first
That
one
was
when they did Let It Snow. That was the
Yeah.
first one I thought about was the one from Fresh Prince. The one from Family Matters when they did that one was cool.
And there was one on Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I always liked it.
Yeah.
And then the Living Color.
Shout out to my cousin Trey. That was pretty good.
Did you hear of that issue Mark Curry had with that one guy at the hotel or something? It was
Oh yeah, we'll spend the block on that a little bit, but that's and I actually, believe it or not, the Christmas episode from 90210 actually kind of rock with that. Believe it or not, most people don't remember that one. That's the one where
damn, I used to watch that a lot as a kid. It was for me like for me was 90210 and Buffy and Angel.
Oh no, I know people give me crazy because they were like, why is 90210 your favorite show of all time? It just is.
I like the Christmas theme from Saved by the Bell.
That's a good call too. That's a good call. Cause their
That
Christmas
Slater,
episodes,
Screech and Slater when they did that One Save for Christmas.
Yeah, that was actually a good one too. Good call. Mm-hmm. All right.
And Jamie Foxx one.
All right.
What's up?
Top 5 Christmas songs.
No, that's hard for me because I don't really listen to Christmas music.
Here we
I liked the Christmas song from Friday After Next. What you gonna do for the holidays? I'm coming through for the holidays. That's our connection. But like classical music songs, it's just one Christmas song. It is a gospel one too, and I think Kurt Franklin season.
Yeah. Jesus is the reason.
Yeah, that's the one.
For the season.
That's number. Yeah. See, Captain. See, I didn't touch the nerve right there. I didn't touch the nerve.
Oh yeah, no. I I got music.
Yeah,
Y'all
that one.
Me.
Yeah, that one. That's my number one. That Kurt Franklin one.
So I'm surprised he didn't say what I'm about to say next.
Say it.
Deck the Halls. I liked that one.
Deck the halls with
No. And it's one Christmas song. It's. I think
Jesus is the reason.
I think it was by Aretha Franklin. She seen that Christmas. Oh no, not Aretha Franklin. I can't remember, but it has to do with something from the set. Or was it the Temptations? They did a Christmas song.
Temptation, no, not Temptation. You talking about the Whispers?
Yes, there it is.
Now we getting somewhere.
Yeah, because my grandmother used to play that all the time.
I know. If you was in a,
that's why it was messing with me. I'm like, was it Temptation?
I'm gonna keep it right.
Okay.
If you were in a black household, I ain't trying to bring the race card. Be a black household, Christmas music, and if you didn't play the Whispers Christmas album, Silent Night.
Yes, there it is. That's the song. Silent Night. I forgot.
The family do a family sing
along. Yeah.
Trust me.
They're called the Whispers.
Yeah.
The Whispers. But that's not the song I was thinking you were going to pick.
Okay,
Like,
but yeah, that's me. That's all me. That's all I got for right now. I can't think of anything
The
else.
one I was thinking he was going to say was...
Go for it.
Santa Claus, ooh, come straight to the ghetto.
To the ghetto.
This Snoop Dogg.
To the ghetto.
The first night of Christmas.
Okay,
Snoop Dogg.
But you know who sung that?
The Death Row Christmas album.
Yeah.
First of all, the reason why I say that's so funny because when you think of Death Row, Tupac, Snoop, Dre, Corrupt, all them. You would never, ever, ever, ever think of them putting they have a whole Christmas album. Not just one song,
Sega
a whole album.
Street Fighter 2, I'm dreaming about a black Santa Claus. So, that was on Friday After Next thing.
That's what I'm saying. That was on Friday After Next.
I didn't think about that. That was a good song.
Whispers, the Silent Night from the Whispers is a staple.
Thank you for finding it in.
What else? Sleigh Ride from TLC. Have a very Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You went there, TLC on that. Okay.
What else?
Boys to Men, Christmas.
Let It Snow from Boys to Men, of course.
Sing it, Cam.
Let it snow, baby. Man, you know how many times I hear that in the store right now? The reason why I didn't mention All I Want for Christmas Is You because you hear that every single place.
At this point, that's not even a song. That's noise.
It's an anthem. I get it. I'm not mad. Mariah Carey, you got one there. Trust me.
Oh shit! I forgot she did one too.
Yeah. Because that's like the hottest Christmas song smoking
it
right
is.
now. Being honest with you.
And Smokey Robinson did one.
Yeah, Smokey Robinson. A lot of people did.
But the Whispers one, that was number one.
Considered to be one of the best packaged Christmas albums there. I know like people who are Elvis fans, they like the Blue Christmas. Have a blue Christmas without you. You know.
Man, you sound like what's the name? Let's just kiss and say goodbye. You sound just like it. I'm gonna miss you.
Destiny's Child had their Christmas album. But believe it or not, everybody got a Christmas album. Everybody got one. Everybody get up.
Destiny's Child, okay.
But I just mentioned that because when you think of Christmas, those are certain things that's kind of like an automatic. I know people are going through their Christmas modes and they're thinking like, dude, I didn't watch this movie. I didn't listen to this music. I didn't do this. One thing is that we put a lot of stock value in just the basics of, because one thing about those Christmas movies, 90% of them are just like Santa Claus this, Santa Claus that, gift this, gift that. I broke up with my lifestyle movie. I broke up with my man. I don't know if he's ever going to come back. I don't know if I'm going to find somebody new. It's Christmas. I'm lonely. End of the movie. He comes back, or end of the movie, I found this new dude. He's going to propose to me and get married. We're going to live happy ever after. And we're going to have a great Christmas.
But you notice a pattern. All these movies are all about nothing that really has anything to do with Christmas.
Right, because it's crazy because the whole pattern of Christmas or the whole thing about Christmas was really never meant to be like even commercialized at all, let alone as commercialized as it is now. Because it's really what it is. Because when you talk about it, it's really super commercial.
It's been perverted.
Right. Because, and a lot of us get caught up in it. You get caught up in I gotta buy stuff, I gotta wrap it, I gotta make sure Christmas tree. In all fairness,
since as a kid, this kind of stuff is pushed on you. This is what Christmas is about.
Right.
But for me, as a kid, I used to always just enjoy going to like the Christmas parades, and driving around the city, looking at the Christmas lights at everybody's house and stuff like that. To me, I thought, and then going by the church and see what they do, the little Christmas events and stuff like that. So, to me as a kid, I always thought that was a meaning of Christmas. And good God, I used to love, especially going to Christmas parades. You get all them prizes and stuff, and then seeing all the drum players, and then at the end, Santa Claus come out. And I used to love that.
It's funny,
especially when I was growing up. I said majority of the time I was growing up in Linwood. Going to Linwood parades. For Christmas, they always have it right there when you're going down off of Martin Luther King and Bullish, and where that Superior is. It always stopped by the Linwood Park, and it should be so cool seeing at the end, seeing Santa Claus. And shout out to all my peoples I grew up in Linwood because they used to be on Christmas parades and stuff like that. Because my aunt used to run the drumline team, and all my peoples I grew up with was in it. And, Christmas in Linwood was the best.
Yeah, I used to march a bunch of parades, the Hawaiian Gardens parade, We did a parade out in San Diego. All these are all the Christmas parades, believe it or not. All during Christmas time, I marched the Hollywood Christmas parade.
Did you go to Compton parade too?
Our high school never went to the Compton one because we were always doing, because when Compton parade was going, we had to go to the Hawaiian Gardens parade, the one in San Diego, because we had like other parades because we were in
the one in something. I used to hear that used to be so long, huh?
It was long. It was like a 3 mile parade.
They used to show it a lot.
The Hollywood Christmas parade is like 4 miles. And we used to play and march and stuff. No, don't get it wrong. Shout out to all my people, our teacher high school. Shout out to my band members out there. But we used to do that. And even in junior high school, I used to march that. It was crazy.
But I used to love seeing that for Christmas.
But that's always, like I said, that was just one aspect for me. But, the one thing that I was going to mention, because I always mentioned the church aspect. Did y'all ever get a chance to, before they shut it down, go to the Crystal Cathedral when they had the Glory of Christmas, the play?
No.
Y'all never seen that when they have like they did the whole Jesus scene with the manger, then they would have like the live animals coming. Y'all never seen that?
I seen the one they used to have over there.
Really? That used to be the hot.
They used to no, I did, but they had it. Remember, they used to show it over here at the Civic Center in Lakewood.
They did it like a smaller
version. Yeah, that's the only one. Not the big. That's the only one I seen.
The one that they did at the Crystal Cathedral was like one of the biggest ones outside of what they did out Faithful Central, where they would do the same thing.
Yeah, but I seen half like I said, they used to have it.
Yeah, they had a smaller version.
The smaller
this
version.
one was like huge. They would like have live donkeys and stuff be like riding into their church. I'm like, that's crazy, but it was cool because what it did, they were trying to give like the most. I ain't gonna say the most accurate description because it's really hard to recreate that, but it's about
I'm gonna mess you up right here, not to cut you off. I did see Santa on Ice.
I mean, everybody has seen Santa on Ice and the Snoopy on Ice. I used to work at Knott's. I seen the Snoopy on Ice.
Yeah,
I seen all that. But the reason why I mention that's because, watching the play, like when y'all said y'all never ever saw that, that to me was like a staple of what I would do. I remember my boy, shout out to my partner who I rap with, my boy Mr. Lino, he would work he would work the Crystal Cathedral, because they were like, hey, we need people to do parking, whatever. We would do the parking, help out, and then dip in, watch the show, because it was pretty normal, but it was really to present people like Christmas was not just about Santa, gifts, it was really about, hey, it's really about Jesus and his birth and really what it should be, and that whole aspect is lost. Even in churches.
But that is true though.
Kind of lose.
And that was one thing. Like I said, when we mentioned one of the episodes when I always wanted to go to the opera, and then I wanted to see the Christmas opera too, because I know they did a thing on that. Just different experience on that. But as far as that part, like I said, I only see the one in Lakewood. I didn't see it, but I would love to see the whole deal.
Yeah, but it was crazy because we, like I said. I'm not saying that, but y'all, that's like for somebody like me who's been in the church, that was kind of normal. Where a lot of people, that just wasn't a normal thing, so they don't get a chance to see it.
Yeah, but I would love to see it.
Right, because a lot of people are just not, they kind of get away from it. They get all caught up in the shopping.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate, but Christmas nowadays is more about yourself,
right?
Instead of
what it's
really about.
And it's funny right here, not too far from my house, where my old gym used to be in Bellflower. They have a big tree. They always light up right there, and I always go down and go look at that, and then head by the chapel over and down and see their Christmas lights and stuff like that. Yeah. But I have been to, like I said, not a while back, to a Christmas event at the chapel. Mm-hmm. They always have little things and help out, give out presents for the kids and stuff. So that was always a good thing to do.
Well, there's certainly nothing wrong with
And watching the kids, seeing the Christmas songs and being in the little Christmas plays and stuff. I used to always love seeing that.
Of course.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with present giving and whatnot. I mean, that's perfectly fine, but that's not the point. It's more of a byproduct from Santa, pretty much.
So let me ask you a question, Victor, because you're good at this stuff. What do you think the meaning of Christmas actually really means? In your atmosphere.
Well,
your prospects. I'm sorry.
To be put very, very simply, it's about the birth of the Savior.
Okay.
This is the month where the branch between man and God was born. Jesus Christ, Manuel, right, which I believe transfers God is with us once transferred. And it's really, it's a wonderful, it's a beautiful tale, and it's the beginning of hope for the human race. That's what Christmas is truly about. It's just about, thanking God for the coming of Jesus, for bringing hope back into the world now that we have a chance at true life in the afterlife. And, not suffering for our sins and the importance of that. It's just, that's what Christmas is truly about. Jesus Christ.
Now, question for both of you guys. Do you think Jesus was born on Christmas or the day after? The day before? Let it out, brother.
Thank you.
That's a Christmas sneeze right there. I felt that.
Yeah.
I see jingle bells everywhere.
This is why
I'm seeing stars.
Christmas stars.
This is what I'm saying, that it's no
Wait,
way to know.
hold on, not to cut you off. Hook.
What?
We
movie
know, totally different topic. You
Yeah, I
double
know.
back to get the
Yeah, I had to throw that in. Reason why? Because that is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Okay, now go back.
He spun the whole block.
I'm sorry.
Go back 30 minutes to know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah. So about the meaning of.
So
Your question was, do you think Christmas took place on the 25th or 26th?
No. Well, my question was you think Jesus was born on the 25th or the 26th?
I'm gonna go with the 25th.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say that with the only preface to say that there's not 100% way to even know that definitively, but biblically, that's where they kind of bank it at.
Because you gotta remember, back in those biblical times, their way they kept time and whatnot was vastly different from how we do it.
Exactly. So it wasn't in like that.
And that's why I always listen to that story when especially in the Bible, when the meaning of why Jesus wept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things, but there's going to be certain things when it comes to like actual date time.
Mm-hmm.
This is why when we celebrate Christmas on a dedicated day, where it could have been the 26th, it could have been the 24th. There's no way to really know with 100% certainty to know what that is. Kind of like Easter. You notice how Easter kind of floats? There's a reason why, because we really don't know the exact date.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of have an idea. I'm not gonna say it's not.
And well, like with the whole thing with Easter, it's about the resurrection.
Right.
We know that the resurrection happened 3 days after he died.
Correct.
Right. I don't know exactly the day he was executed.
Right.
And therefore we don't know the exact day of the resurrection. But of course we know it took 3 days after he died, and that it did happen.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the same thing with Christmas, where technically we don't have to tie it to a specific day, but more of just celebrating the whole month, that it's his month.
Right.
It's the month of his birth, right? But we just kind of narrow it down to the 25th. It could have been because that's just a nice number, the 25th.
Or it could have been, close to that.
Or it could have been.
It really could have been.
It's really always thought December 25th was it's like a strong day, like a really, really strong day. Like it's like one of those days you can't touch.
Yeah,
because it's so it's so powerful.
But even if it was like December 1st, does that make any impact? No. I mean, the date really doesn't matter.
No, it's like I said, it's more of the month, and as long as you recognize what the month is about, you could celebrate every single day. And by celebrating, I don't mean like throw a party.
Yeah.
But just
I've been to some Christmas parties.
Exactly.
But I used to love like 1 year I've been to, not to cut you off, I've been to going to the snow wise on Christmas. I used to always love doing that.
Right.
Seeing the snow, making snowman fights.
And like for
snowman fights?
Mm-hmm. On Christmas?
I mean snowball.
Snowball fight.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, but I was thinking.
But we used to take the snowman head. That's why I said snowman fight.
Because when you said that, I was picturing like snowman rock'em sock'em.
No, we used to take me and my brother. We used to take it over. We said we're gonna have a snowman fight. So when we used to go to snow, we used to take the head off a snowman. We just throw that.
That sounds fun.
That's great.
Ain't nobody gonna miss it, but that's when we used to get a lot of trouble. Rest in peace, brother. But go ahead.
But my mom's. Because, by being heavily involved in church or whatnot, so what we would do, besides participating in like the Christmas plays and all that stuff, we would always try to find a way to give back. So one of the things that we would do is participate in this thing called Project Angel Tree, in which with Project Angel Tree, what they would do is we would get gifts to make sure that for like the people who are incarcerated, that their families would get gifts and stuff. So we would do stuff like that. We would also, my music group Cross Culture, we would also do concerts and performances for the same families. We would provide food for the same families. We would do that. We would also go down to at Santa Monica when they used to do the food down in Santa Monica. We would go out there and help serve. Sure. We would go down to Skid Row.
I've done that once. Help serve. I remember I think I was 10 or 11 at the time. And it was one of the Christmas. It landed on a Friday, Good Friday too. I used to love watch Christmas on a Friday, but it was one time I went with my grandfather, and this is growing up, like I said, growing up in Linwood. He used to have that big church right there when you go down Atlantic and Josephine. Right there, you used to see it right there off the 105 freeway. Mm-hmm. He used to go to that church, and I remember one Christmas day I was there with him, and they were passing out gifts, but I'm like, I was asking my grandfather, like, what was the meaning? At the time as a kid, I didn't know the meaning of why, everybody was handing out gifts. He would say, and he told me, like, this is, your way of giving back. You're giving gifts, even though people you don't know. You just said, this is the meaning. This is like the Lord's thinking about you. Here's a gift, stuff like that. And I used to always like, okay, that's so, you helping wise. So, when I was a kid, standing behind the counter, passing out, passing out presents to another kid, I always thought, that was a, meaning of great purpose. That was always special to me.
Yeah, because the one thing I would say is that I know as a kid, and I know with the kid mentality, the one thing that we would always, like, you always concern yourself with as a kid during Christmas is, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? This is what I want, this is what I want, this is what am I going to get? What am I going to get? Are y'all the same way now?
Oh, no.
No.
I've been that way for years, dude.
But I mean, there's certain people who are. I'm just saying. But I
know, and what's so funny?
Like, deep down when they say it, because some people say no, and then really deep down when they get something they don't like, they be like,
it's funny.
I got some socks.
It's funny you say that, though, Kev, because
I'm just being honest with you.
My mom, she gets on my head about that because she said, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, I don't want anything. And she get mad at me because she's like, "It's something you want. You just don't want. You just don't want." I said, "I don't want. I'm older now. I don't really want nothing. You don't have to worry about it." But it's like, I know it's the meaning, like, hey, I'm thinking about your stuff like that. But really, no, I wasn't really like that. I think only one time as a kid, I wanted a bike so bad, and my real father, he popped up and sold me a bike, got me a bike. So I always took that as an emotional thing. Like, my actual father brought me a bike, what I'm saying, as a kid.
I got that. I got that wholeheartedly.
But I mean,
but the reason why I mentioned that, because a lot of people, they, deep down, they kind of think that they'll say, "Oh, I don't care," but then deep down, they're like, "Well, I do care because I'm sitting up."
You know what?
Like,
yeah, no.
3 packages of drawers, and
like as a kid was.
I know people think like
kid was, yeah, because every kid was.
Even I know adults who think like that. I'm gonna tell you right now,
because Christmas with my grandmother was always fun.
Because here's why I say that. Because you'll get here's a gift. They'll open it up.
Thank you. I'm gonna take this.
You can take that.
How much money you got now?
Like $1.
That's a fat wallet, dog. Man, my grandfather used to.
He's got like 37 credit cards.
Pictures, stuff he ain't seen since '92.
But see, people would do that, and they'll be like, they'll open up the present and be like, "Oh, thank you."
I've seen that happen.
I've seen people act like that in person.
No, I didn't. Wait till you get to the job and start seeing people hand out some gifts. Trust me, you'll see it.
But the thing is, it's like, to me, a gift's a gift. I'm not like, even if you give me socks, I'm
gonna throw out
the old socks. Like,
back in the days, I used to, my old crew, when I was at Walmart, we used to do gift exchange. And that used to be so fun because you never know what you're going to get. So we used to write down, top 3, like, what do you like? So I remember I got that movie, not Hardcore Henry, the other one. When he played the alien. Oh, I forgot the name. I don't remember. But it was good.
It was a comedy, action movie?
It was an action movie.
It was an action movie? He plays an alien.
Yeah. Or they were hunting aliens, and they ended up coming into one, and he was the only way he could go back to normal is get him back to the ship.
Skyline?
Not Skyline.
That's all right, by the way.
Yeah, not Skyline. But I got one of those as a gift, and then I remember getting the UFC as a gift, and movie wise. But I was always grateful as a gift, but giving back as well, I was always grateful
Yeah,
too.
I just say that. So I just know people.
I'm gonna ask this. Do you
Go ahead.
you think cash is a shallow gift?
No.
Somebody asked. That's funny. Somebody asked that. I'll give you one better. Do you think a gift card is a shallow gift or a non-thinkable gift?
No.
No,
Not
at all.
No to both. No.
Because I know people think that, well, you didn't think about it, you just got me a gift card. I know how. Again, people's mentality. This is why I said people's gotten so far away from what Christmas is that they're so concerned about is a gift card or cash a good gift or not. I don't care if you gave me a stinking singular mamba. The fact that you thought about putting it in my hands is good enough for me.
That's all that matters.
It's really not about the gift.
I
It's
don't
about the
care
giving.
what. Even if you say, "Hey, Cam, have a good Christmas." Word, appreciate that.
And my uncle, he was always like, look, I ain't big on getting no gifts. Here goes some cash. Go get some. And he's like, here, Neff, here go $200. Go get you.
Right.
I used to always be grateful for it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Ain't nothing wrong with
No,
that.
I'm grateful for whatever it is that's given to me, which I know I'm different than what I was before. Because before, I was concerned about, well, dang, I got this, but I really don't need it, or I got this, I really don't.
It's like one of those things where the only gift you don't want during Christmas is a beatdown.
Exactly. Or, just because to me, I've seen people in much worse positions.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like to be in bad positions. I know what it's like to be like, dog, I'm by myself, I don't have no gifts, no nothing. I know what that feeling is like. And I said, like, look, for anything that I was to receive, I'm going to be grateful for. I don't care what it is.
Because you're not. No one expects a gift unless you really are that narcissistic.
Especially when
there's certain people who do.
Yeah,
there's certain people,
especially if you're in a relationship.
There are certain people. There is the
if you're in a relationship,
expectation that you have to get,
and
not just something.
I ran into that
has
problem
to be
one time.
Almost exactly what they're asking for, or somewhere in the ballpark, or it's a problem.
You know what's so funny now that you mention that? Because I proposed on Christmas Eve.
I'm not mad at that.
And then afterwards, I'm like, okay, when I did that, meaning the Christmas, okay, it's not actually a Christmas. This is a Christmas gift / proposal. So to me, I thought that was like 2 in 1. But I did run into that one time, especially in a relationship, because it's like, well, you didn't get it, but the thought that counts, though.
Yeah, but
it's
So-
the act of giving.
If I didn't give something, like I didn't get you nothing, but hey, it's not the gift that matters. It's we still together on Christmas. But at the
this is why I go to my original point. People will tell you that it doesn't matter until
it matters.
Because to a lot of people it does matter, and this is the problem that I have with Christmas.
It's a sad thing, really.
Yeah, it's just like if you were to be in a relationship,
Yeah.
and it's Christmas.
Yes.
Let's say you didn't have it. Let's say I know we got it, but let's say you didn't have it, and you came home empty-handed Christmas Day.
Yes.
You know how much of a fight you're gonna be on.
That's a Grinch move right there, man.
No, it's not. It's not a Grinch move.
No, it's not a Grinch. I just say it's a battle royal for happening.
No, it's just gonna be a whole fight for what? For something that's
the Christmas Day.
like because you rather pay a bill versus $50 on a gift that person's probably not gonna like or use.
Look, man, I'm just gonna tell you straight up. Look, get dressed, look nice. We're going to church, and the gift you're getting is Christ. And the story.
Yeah, I know, which is a whole fact. But the problem is that a lot of people don't think like that. And again, to me, like I said, I don't care about the receipt. If I get gifts, great, no problem. I'm more the person like, let me take care of as many people as I can. That's just me. I'll get this person, take care of the squad like I always do. We do that.
I used to do that.
That's just
back then.
me.
When I had it, and I used to buy a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't care for I don't care for something small. I don't care if it's
mom, grandmother.
I don't care if I break y'all for like a $5, $10. As long as y'all know that,
I
put
think about you.
I put something in y'all pockets.
Man, look, you give me a bread roll, I'll still like it.
Exactly.
So let me ask you a question. Now that like on a funny topic. Your favorite Christmas food you like to eat or dessert wise for Christmas?
I'll be honest with you. Christmas and Thanksgiving is basically like
it's the same thing.
It's Christmas and Thanksgiving. Everything you heard in the Thanksgiving episode.
I'm gonna be honest.
Is only one difference. I mean, one difference.
I love making gingerbread man.
It's my girl at
Christmas. But go ahead.
It's only one difference. There's only one cake that's only seen in Christmas versus like any other holiday, unless it's my birthday.
Don't tell me it's that thing that looks like a brick.
No. It's the.
I just caught what you said. Wow.
It's the coconut pineapple cake. That's always been like a pure Christmas.
Coconut flavored or shredded coconut?
I cannot give you the blue.
Wait, hold on, shredded.
It is shredded.
What do you mean by that?
It is shredded coconut.
Shredded coconut, the inside of the fruit of a coconut.
Oh, okay,
yes,
okay.
It is shredded coconut. That's why they call it a snowball cake, because it has shredded coconut.
You didn't know that?
It's a coconut.
No. I probably knew. I just ain't never seen it in a while.
Have you ever had a snowball?
Yeah.
That's it. That's shredded coconut.
I just had to think about it because it's like, damn,
remind me if they don't devour this snowball cake. Remind me to make sure y'all get a couple slices of this snowball.
Let me
but that's the only thing. But everything else that's in Thanksgiving would be in Christmas.
Any traditional Christmas games or anything?
Cards.
Okay.
Like I said,
cards.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, same thing. The only difference is Thanksgiving, you watch football. Christmas, you watch the Lakers.
Yeah. And you Lakers on Christmas.
Remember exactly. I want you to hear exactly what I just said. Not just basketball. You watch the Lakers. We in LA. I don't care if they terrible. We still watch them.
And then you used to love sitting with my grandfather. He used to put on the classical records on.
Of course.
Christmas.
You would get all the Christmas
The
music.
my grandmother used to put the Doo-Wop Christmas albums on.
No, my grandmother. Like I told you, when I heard the Death Row Christmas album, the funniest thing that was for me was that it was my grandmother would put that on and pull up. Not my uncle, not us, not my grandmother. Santa Claus and Bob and that's the funny thing behind it.
And then as a kid and teenager, Christmas we still play. Like for Thanksgiving, we go out there and play football, basketball, the block. Everybody from the neighborhood for Christmas Bowl.
But the crazy
a little off topic, a little on topic. Talking about sports and whatnot during Christmas. Something like for a long time, all my way through like for third to fifth grade, for the longest time, I actually wanted to go. I wanted to become a pro hockey player. Right, hockey was like the coolest.
You know what? I did play hockey when I was staying on. This was right before. This was before. Oh no! After we moved to Bellflower back in '96, when I first met some of my friends over here, we used to on Christmas Day, my friend, I had got rollerblades, and then me and my brother had got hockey sticks. The hockey stick, you got the hockey ball. So a friend of mine I grew up with, we went to play hockey at the over at this park over here in Bellflower. They used to have like the hockey thing, basketball thing. So we did that at Christmas. It was actually fun.
I would be goalie because
I did goalie too because the rollerblades. You see my big
I cannot backwards skate on rollerblades to save my life.
It's just one of those things where hockey's I really respect that sport. That sport.
Street hockey too. Whew. That used to be fun.
Street hockey.
That sport gets violent on the ice. Like you're going like 60 miles an hour slamming into another dude.
No, it's
even on
rollerblades and
playing football on the street and hockey in the street by the cars. You get smashed on the cars.
That
used to be fun.
The reason I bring it up is because of the climate, is the snow and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I always just thought hockey would be. It's a shame hockey isn't like the staple Christmas sport.
No, because the only reason why is because
it's not really popular over here. I mean, it has its fan, but it's not like football or basketball.
No, it's an East Coast thing.
So, I was gonna say
we're in the West, and
but damn, hockey is not. I never forget when I went downtown LA when LA Kings won the Stanley Cup, and they had that riot. They set that car on fire.
We Ducks fans.
I never forget that.
The Mighty Ducks? That's not a bad
name.
We are Ducks fans around here.
Yeah, but far as like that, and then I used to love hearing my mom sing on Christmas Day.
Moms can sing. Hi, Mom, by the way.
She sung.
Right,
She No, I had to say it.
He tried to time that out.
No,
right?
I timed it right because she sung a Christmas song as a kid. She used to sing a lot of Christmas songs when we used to listen to the oldies and stuff at my grandmother's house. And then drinking your famous eggnog, with a little brandy in it.
Do you like eggnog, Cameron?
I can't do eggnog.
With a little brandy in it,
What about you, Paul?
Oh yeah, eggnog and brandy. We used to have that.
I'm indifferent.
And then hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate's great. Ain't that right?
Don't get it twisted. I have that.
Y'all got some Cool Whip?
Some Cool Whip.
Got some marshmallows?
No, I can't do eggnog. I mean, that's one of those drinks. Like I tried that.
We've talked about this a long time ago. Cameron does not eat anything the color white. He doesn't rock with it.
First of all, pause. Let me get it right again. Pause.
I'm gonna be good. Cause I was finna say something, but I caught myself.
Pause.
And I'm because I was finna say
because that ain't.
I'm gonna just say the brother got two kids.
They ain't 100% true.
Because Cameron like the type,
It ain't 100% true. It's about 95.
Once you go black,
and
once you have white, there's a hype.
It ain't that. It's like, boy. I mean,
I know my boy.
I can't say 100%.
He saw when he was in White Man Can't Jump.
Nah, I wasn't West.
He took a walk on the wild side, right, Cam?
But yeah.
So,
but you ain't wrong. I cannot rock with eggnog and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of cover, some of that. I know we kind of went a little bit longer than what I expected to go on Christmas, but hey,
Christmas spirit, baby.
It's important.
But yeah, when we get to the point of dropping this episode, it'll be right around the Christmas block, so it'll be good. But let's But yeah, let's slide into a couple of other quick topics real quick before we head out.